Hey guys, it's Lena, and today I want to tell you some piece of advice. So, what I discovered when I started decluttering, and really what I wish I knew before getting rid of half of my stuff. So, let's go. First thing, I think it's crucial, and I really found it out for myself only after maybe 2 or 3 years in my decluttering journey, my journey to minimalism. Minimalism. Sorry. Yeah. So it's the thing that I think everyone really had the same problem as me, or even once. It's when you're trying to find something, when you're really trying to find something and you can't, you just can't. And then you start thinking, oh, maybe I've decluttered it. But you never know. And what I've discovered that each time when you get rid of something, when you throw away a thing, when you give it to charity, when you give it to a friend or relative, take a photo of it. And it's very easy and it's very effective. You can you can't even imagine how my life changed, because I don't live by myself, so I have to figure out how to manage not only my stuff but the stuff of other people. And sometimes it is quite difficult to find something, and especially when you think it's in one part of the apartment and it's in a completely another part of an apartment, and which is worth sometimes my my close people who live in my apartment, they they're not really minimalistic ones. So each time I think each time when they can when they cannot find a thing they're looking for, they blame me because they think I've got rid of that thing. And the easiest solution that each time when you are decluttering, especially if it's something, it's when there are a lot of things you are decluttering at the same time, it's easy to forget what stays and what goes out. And so I created a small folder on my laptop, and every time I let something go, I took a snap and then put it in my laptop and put it in the folder. So every time we have this problem of not finding some things, we just open the folder and see if the thing is there. So there's no point of searching it around the house. And if it's not, probably, well, there is a small chance that we just forgot. Especially when you get rid of something like one or two things, sometimes you don't even think of taking a shot. And I also recommend to take photos of the things you throw away in a trash, because sometimes, well, I'm guilty of these kind of things. I can I can save and probably wear really sometimes, because I have a dog and our streets in Russia are not especially clean sometimes. So there's no use in going out in a fancy boot or in some kind of fancy like U-town clothes. It's like it's no use. So and sometimes well, before I used to keep a lot of stuff, especially for going out with my dog. And when I decided to finally get rid of that stuff, I took a photo, because when you probably remember that you had something like you can wear to a very dirty place and you get rid of it, it's easier to to find this thing in a folder than turning out upside down your whole apartment or your whole house, especially if you have a lot of things still. Because if you are like an extreme minimalist, of course it's not an advice for you, because you have maybe 2 shelves, 1 closet, you can open it up, it's easy to see everything, and it's not for you. But I live in real life. I think most of you also live like in a normal world where these like empty shelves are almost like a magic, Instagram magic, non-achievable. So, well, that was my first advice. Take a snap of everything you got rid of. It saves you like tons of time. I wish somebody mentioned it. I don't know why nobody mentions it. Maybe because every minimalist in the world now has its own YouTube channel where they declutter and take videos of this stuff. I don't know, but just follow my advice. It will save you like a ton of energy and time and probably money. And my second advice is that happens to me a lot, and I've noticed that I have some areas of my space, of my apartment. It's like it's mostly a storage space, and sometimes when I want to free my visible space, I'm guilty to trashing this storage space and leaving everything in there. And when I finally decide to declutter it, to reorganize it, to make it like workable, because it's no use finding anything in a trash situation that's going on sometimes. Of course, I'm still like a normal person, not a perfect minimalist. And I remember a lot of the times when I decided to do something. Of course, it's like usually it's a Marie Kondo style. You take everything out and you get rid of a lot of stuff, because I really think that if you have something in storage for a lot of time, you don't need it. You don't need it. Even if it's an expensive stuff, sell it or donate it, because it's no use. And most of the things that now are not very good, well, they can be expensive, but they are not very good quality, so they won't last. They won't be some piece of vintage stuff like in 20 years in the future. So there's no point of saving them for somebody, I don't know for whom. Yes. So, and my problem was that after I got rid of a lot of stuff, like bags and bags of stuff, and when I tried to reorganize it, maybe make it more usable, I stumbled upon a very interesting problem, that it seemed like there was more stuff than before. Because there is a problem sometimes with very cluttered spaces. You just push everything in, and it becomes like a Tetris-like situation where everything perfectly matches together. Everything is like really crushed together. So when you destruct this perfect messy structure, of course you cannot replicate this Tetris-like situation, and sometimes it seems really disappointing, because you've wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, and you don't achieve this perfect Instagram-like picture. So my advice to you, first of all, take a picture of before. This is very important, because you can really combine the before and after situation without any presumptions, without any false memories. It would be like 2 facts, now and then. And also maybe make a count, if it's a lot of stuff, like a count of, like, take a snap, if you can't believe your eyes, how much stuff you got rid of. So, and then you really understand. Just focus not on the mess you've created. I know it's really controversial, but focus on the stuff you that is leaving your house. So this was your goal. And only the next step is organizing. So it's like if you divide this in 2 steps, it would be easier mentally, because it can really create some tension, and maybe it can really demotivate you in the future to do some big projects. And so that was what I've noticed before, and I really like following these 2 advices, and I wish I knew it before. It would be easier for me, less stress. And the third advice that it's a small one, but it really helped me when I it always helps me when I reorganize something, when I clean something. Imagine you have a shelf with or like a bookcase, open bookcase, and you need to dust it regularly. I hate this kind of shelves, but still, because I don't own my apartment completely, I'm not a master of the whole apartment. There are some issues. There are some shelves like this. Oh, naughty shelves that love dust. They like are magnets of dust, and if it's even worse, if you have this kind of shelves in the kitchen. Oh my God, they love dust. They love grease. They love dusty grease. Oh, that's awful. And if you need to clean this kind of shelves, sometimes it's very annoying if there are a lot of trinkets, a lot of stuff there and there and there and there. And at first, I just took everything out, cleaned it, and then I spent a lot of time organizing. So now, before I get everything out, I also take a photo. This is really easy. So now, after I cleaned everything, after I see empty, clean shelves and relatively clean trinkets, I can easily put them back on their places, and I don't need to think which one goes there or there or there. This is very, very easy. So if you have the same problem as I am, I think this advice really can save you a lot of time and energy, and maybe there will be less stress in your life. So all in all, I think minimalism isn't about really stressing yourself out, really getting rid of as much stuff as you can, but it's about really getting your better life. It's about living with less tension, less stress, with more energy, and without really this the thing about that you have to think about the stuff. The moment you don't think about your stuff, I think it's a bliss. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please press like button, subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of videos upcoming for you about minimalism, about responsible living, about sustainability, and the things I love. Thank you guys. See you later.